So some of you are not managing your project data well in that you're not insulating your work by putting it into a set of folders. You'll organize your work a lot better, get lost a lot less, and be able to keep track of things if you're a little bit intentional about where you save things. So here's an example that's maybe a good template to use. Here I've set up a set of folders in my 40-95 project work, and it's a week 2 and week 3. I created these as I worked along. So here we have my 40-95 directory on the H drive where I'm saving things. You could do this on the W drive. And I created a project folder and I have work in here. So in week 3, let's say I created a project, name this main project dat. And remember, when create a project, it creates a folder with that name, and in that folder, it creates a set of files. So the APRX file, which is just the recipe, it holds no data. A main geodatabase it likes to use as its default, and then any data that I've pulled in. Now, I've copied and pasted data in here or created new geodatabases. So I just, for example, copy and pasted the practice area GDB into here, and I have another set of data that I've copied into here that I want to use. And so when I open this project, if I double left click on this main project data, it will open it from its location. Now, I don't want to do that here because this is over on this H drive, right? And if I work on the H drive, things will be slow. So the first thing I'm going to do is navigate to where I've saved my data and then copy my project over to my desktop here. Now, it'll give me this dumb warning saying it might damage stuff, and it takes a bit to copy. I'll come back when it's done. So now that it's copied, see, I have here this main project data. I can double left click on that main project data to open it, and then I can go ahead and double left click on the name of that project and start working on it. So it'll open Arc and load up the data that I had loaded up before. If I edit it, then I can save it. It'll save it into that project. So here I'm working on this desktop, and you'll see the data it loads. So here I have my buildings that I'll work on. Now I might change this. So for example, I might in my main project data, add my tree canopy and change the stylization of my tree canopy so that I'm going to have basically for the symbology rather than single symbols, I can have unique values based on type, right? And I'll add all values here so that or canopy height, so I can then have different colors. And if I go ahead then and save that, I can close it. And so now I have here on this desktop a changed project. Now I might want to save that here back on my H drive in my 4095 in my project folders. I'll make a new folder called week 4 or week 3 Wednesday or whatever makes sense to me. And then I'll copy basically the main project data back into that folder. So I'm insulating the work by week or by day, saving the pieces where I want, and making sure then that I have the progress for each period saved in a different location on my H drive or my W drive where I'm saving it. And I don't just have a big jumble, one big folder that's my project, and I have the my project 1, my project 2. That doesn't make any sense when I'm trying to figure out maybe if I find an error where something went wrong or I need to go back and grab a copy. So you should be careful about organizing your files so that it's easy to keep track of progress as you go.